Hi, I'm Cheryl, and I'm going to show you how to create a budget from start to finish, and I've broken it down into 6 easy steps. The budget that I will be creating tonight comes from a client of mine from Horsehead, New York. They are a fiscal officer making $68,500 with an additional $350 a week in child support. Their monthly income, including their child support, is $4,512. So now I'm going to show you how to break down the budget step by step. So we're going to work on step 1 right now, which is budget preparation.
Step 1, budget preparation. Before you sit down to start your budget preparation, you're going to want to make sure that you've collected all of your monthly bills. The budget preparation sheet has a column for the bill name, the amount that is due each month for that bill. Then you put the due date in the column, whether it's due between the 1st and the 15th or the 16th and the end of the month. This budget preparation sheet is set up for creating a bi-weekly paycheck budget. You could always feel free to adjust those dates to make it work for you. However, they would still work even if you were doing a weekly or a bi-weekly paycheck budget. The amount outstanding and that interest rate are going to be really important later on when you go to tackle the debt on your high interest loans and credit cards. Then you start filling in your bills line by line. So the first one for them is their mortgage. Their total mortgage is $1,250 for the month. When I put that slash there, that means that I want to allocate $625 between the 1st and the 15th, and then again on the 16th to the end of the month. By splitting up those bills that are larger denominations, it just balances out your budgets throughout the month, and it helps make it easier so that way then you're not draining yourself during one of those paychecks. All of the digital files that you're going to be seeing me use can be located on my website, www.debtfreelivingny.com. The app that I'm using for the PDF file is GoodNotes, and I'm working on an iPad Pro with an Apple Pen. Now for her trash bill, it's actually $35 every 2 months. So what I do for a bill like that is I just divide that amount in half. I rounded it up. Instead of $17.50, I made it $18. And every month I'm going to have her allocate $18 to the trash, so she would put that money aside. So that way then when the bill comes in every other month, she has the money put aside. Now for our variables like groceries and fuel, you'll see I do the same thing. So she gave me an estimate of $320 a month that she spends on her groceries. That means that I'm going to allocate $160 on the 1st and again on the 16th to her grocery bill. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the 1st and the 16th. I'm going to allocate $100 for her gas bill. Her car insurance is due every 6 months. So we're going to do a sinking fund where we put $77 a month into that sinking fund for her. Or she could just keep it as a line item on her budget and just put $77 aside every month. All right, now on to her credit cards. This is why it's really important that you know the outstanding balance and the interest rate. Now that we've written down all of our expenses, we're going to add them up, find out what our total is. So now we're going to do all the calculations to see if she's got a surplus every month or a deficit. So we take her income, which is that $3,112. She makes $1,556 every 2 weeks, which comes out to the $3,112. And then she gets weekly child support in the amount of $350, and that's where we get that $1,400 from. So her total income for the month is $4,512. And that total expenses for the month was $3,239. And that is going to leave her with $1,273 as an anticipated surplus for the month.